So yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope you all doing well and fine. Safe out there. And I'm gonna do some different reactions while I'm live. Try something different. I had this in my thing, in my playlist to get through. So we're gonna do Vinny Tube, top 20 most epic attacks in One Piece. I'm here for it. I don't care. I don't mind. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but One Piece is everything. That's all I can say. One Piece is everything. Yeah, I've been watching One Piece for the last 17 years. Reading it for the last 17 years. I've been watching it as well too, but mostly we read because we can't wait for the anime. But when the anime comes out, we still go back for certain episodes just to catch the fight scenes or to see certain parts that they put more emphasis in than they did in the manga. Because you only have certain amount of panels and chapters you could go through to, if you know, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go. ViddyTube, I'm going to put the link in the description. And let's see what he got. Top 20 most epic attacks in One Piece. Let's see if I agree with it. I'm very critical when it comes to One Piece. So let's go. Alright, Shanks and Kid.
If you love One Piece as much as I do, then this video is just for you. Today on VinnyTube, we're done.
Let me pause that 1 second. We ready, let's go. So Shanks versus Kid, yeah?
If you love One Piece as much as I do, then this video is just for you. Today on VinnyTube, we're diving into the wonderful world of One Piece and exploring the top 20 most epic attacks. Are you ready to...
Wait. What's happening? I ain't got time for this.
Set sail and revisit some of the most jaw-dropping, heart-pounding, and visually stunning moments. Get your gears ready, because this is going to be a wild ride.
Before I do that, let me close off half of these. Close other tabs. Close all my other tabs, man. Keep doing it.
We're diving into the wonderful world of One Piece and exploring the top 20 most epic attacks. Are you ready to set sail and revisit some of the most jaw-dropping, heart-pounding, and visually stunning moments? Get your gears ready, because this is going to be a wild ride.
Alright, let's see what he got in the top 20. His top 20 might not be my top 20. You know what I'm saying? My top 20. I don't even know if I got a top 20. I definitely got a top 5. Maybe top 10 off of my head I could think of. But let's go. I know that attack we just saw when he went against Kid, that will be in my top 5, maybe. Yeah, it will make top 5 when, you know what I mean, divine departure. When he split Kid, yeah, let's go.
Ice Age.
Yeah, so far I'm gonna say now number 1 for me is Garp. Like straight up, that's my number 1 right now. I ain't see nobody be showing no power levels like what we seen with old man Garp. People want to talk about Gramp saying got no kind of power in his old age. He's weak. Yo, fam, I tell people put some respect on Garp, man. Real talking. Like, let's go. Alright, so number 20, what we got? Ice Age, Akoji. Alright, yeah. This was deep.
Starting off the list with Guzan, aka Aokiji, aka the chillest guy in One Piece.
Yeah.
Literally. He may look easygoing and laid back on the outside, but don't let his chill aura fool you. Once it's time to fight, Guzan doesn't hold back and unleashes the icy fury of his Hie no Mi, a devil fruit that allows its user to manipulate ice at will. We get to see Aokiji's deadly attack, Ice Age.
It could reach in the top 20 because this was in the beginning of One Piece, you know what I'm saying? And it was the first time we saw devil fruit powers used like this. And when we saw him freeze a whole ocean, you know what I mean, with the sea monsters, you were just like different. It was a different level. You were like, damn, the devil fruits out there that could do this. So yeah,
against a sea
top
monster.
20.
As soon as Guzan unleashes this attack, the entire sea along with the monster freezes in an instant. But
Okay.
the truly terrifying part, it's not just the fact that he can freeze anything, it's the ridiculous speed at which he can do it. Anyway, after watching this attack, it's safe to say that Bro could single-handedly end global warming. And the way he says Ice Age is so damn
Ice
cold.
Age is
This
different,
attack
bro.
was so badass back in the day.
Yeah, it was. It was. That's what we got. First look at Admiral. Okay. Alright. Fish karate. What is this? 1,000 times 1,000.
Moving on to
Quick fist.
Jinbei, the humblest fishman you'll ever come across in One Piece. You see,
Alright.
Jinbei has a legendary reputation, and he's got the skills to back it up too. Whether
Yeah.
he's fighting on land or ruling the seas, Jinbei is a force of nature who doesn't
Yeah.
need
Like, people don't put enough respect on Jinbei. You know what I'm saying? He's a helmsman. And, you know, from Whitebeard Pirates to the Fisherman Pirates, now he's on board, you know what I mean? Luffy's crew. People don't give him enough respect. You know what I'm saying? And Jinbei really used to be a warlord. So people need to understand that, yo, he got that kind of power behind him. And he went and punched Big Mom 2 straight in the gut. That wasn't even no joke.
flashy moves to show you just how dangerous he is. Remember, he's the kind of guy who decided to go up against Big Mom. During
Yeah,
that fight, we
and
see
she couldn't even take his life. You know, her soul fruit that takes people lifespan. She couldn't even take his life because, you know, he was already there, ready to die if he had to. His conviction was too strong for her powers. You know
by
what I mean?
using his epic vagabond drill that left our jaws on the floor. This fishman karate technique lets Jinbei focus all of his power on a single punch and lets his punch do the job. In the middle of his battle, Jinbei unleashed the vagabond drill right into Big Mom's belly, sending her flying off the ship. Big Mom learned the hard way. When Jinbei says get off the ship, you better take his advice
Take his
seriously.
advice
Otherwise,
seriously,
he'll
bro.
make
Don't
sure
play
you're
around
off the
with Jinbei,
ship
bud.
one way or another.
Alright.
花歌三丁
Brooke.
八つ切り
Who's he up against?
Ah yes, the One Piece character whose backstory literally moved us all to tears. Brook is the
And Brooke
soul
older
king
than
of the Straw
everybody,
Hat
you know. I
Pirates.
swear Brooke said about Goldie Roger, called him a youngin. Like that young lad, or you know what I mean? Brooke older than Goldie. Brooke has been around for time, you know. Like, we need to see a backstory of him. Goda, what you doing?
Who's not only
Seriously.
unique, but also one of the most unforgettable characters from One Piece. And his techniques, they're just out of this world. One of his most badass and absolute fan-favorite techniques is Hanauta Sancho, Yahazu Giri. He uses it against Dararan, and before he could comprehend what was happening, he was knocked out. Brook's sword slashes with such speed and precision that it appears as though he hasn't even moved. The technique's so fast and smooth that it makes his attacks look almost effortless, but the results speak for themselves. His enemies get cut in half before they even have a chance to blink. Yahazu Giri is the kind of move that makes you question
for real,
reality
though.
itself.
Yeah, Brooke different, but still, I'm still watching where he's rating some of this stuff. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with Akoji's Ice Age being at 20 and DC being at like 19, 18, 17. You know what I'm saying? Even that Jinbei, like, yeah. All right, let's go. I don't think that was, yeah. Just see, redeem himself.
ギガンテスコマーノストン
Robin Cha. Yeah. Okay.
Going to Nico Robin, the embodiment of beauty and
can't
brains.
say nothing
Not only
about
is she
Robin,
the Straw
you know what I'm
Hat
saying?
Pirate's walking encyclopedia, she also plays a crucial role in helping them take down their enemies with style. Robin's Hana Hana no Mi, or the flower fruit, grants her the ability to sprout multiple limbs anywhere she pleases. Yep. You heard that.
Here we go.
Robin's Hana Hana no Mi, or the flower fruit, grants her the ability to sprout multiple limbs anywhere she pleases. Yep. You heard that right. She can pop out extra arms and legs out of walls,
bet.
ceilings,
Multiple limbs. No, did he? But yeah, they better have a devil form in Wano. That's better be up on the list. If they're gonna pull this out, they better have a devil form that she pulled off in Wano against that Maria Black Widow spider looking kind of chick. You know what I'm saying?
Or even the ground, making her one of the most versatile fighters in the Grand Line. A technique Gigantesco Mano Stomp allows her to create a pair of massive legs, and those legs stomp on her opponent, creating little cute stickers out of them. I'm just kidding. You can imagine how painful it would be to get stomped by massive feet. I know you might think that getting stomped like that sounds oddly appealing, but trust me, it's far from a pleasant experience.
Because it's so much fun, Chan. Get it?
Yo.
Heads up!
Yo, fam. Nah, my G. How you gonna put the Red Rock on number 15, bro? On number 15, bro. Nah, fam. You kinda... you... Let me see what you got better than this.
But let's talk about our lovely, goofy, and rubbery protagonist, Luffy. Look, don't let his goofy exterior fool you. When Luffy's in a fight, you'd be forced to think, was this guy ever goofy? Anyway,
let's
Luffy
go.
can use a lot of techniques and attacks thanks to his Gomu Gomu no Mi Devil Fruit. One of his Gear 3 techniques named
what's
Gomu
the
Gomu no
attack?
Red Rock is especially noticeable
fam.
because of its glorious display of power. You see, Red Rock is basically a combination of Gomu Gomu no Elephant Gun and Gomu Gomu no Red Hawk. Luffy
needs to be in the
activates
top
Gear
10.
3,
Easy.
inflates his fist, and
Easy.
channels
Top
advanced
10,
Uso
not top
Shoku
15.
Haki into it, setting it ablaze.
what
Then
I'm
he
saying.
delivers a massive, flaming punch that's as powerful as it is fiery. And who was the luckiest to receive
that need to be at least top 10, like 8 or 7. Easy. I'm not having that in top 15. That's a disgrace to the Red Rock, man. Like, you, let's see if he best come with some other stuff where I'm like, okay.
recipient of this fiery smackdown? None other than Kaido, the supposedly indestructible Yonko who thought he was untouchable. But let me appreciate the animation and emotional impact of this scene. It was just incredible. True One Piece fans know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it should have been higher. You needed to put this one up higher, bro. Can't have it down there at 15. Disrespect. The disrespect. Come on.
海賊王になる男だ
Which one is this though?
Next up, we have Marco, the flyest member of the Whitebeard Pirates. Marco looks like a pretty average and laid-back guy until he unleashes his powers. He's truly a living legend. Marco's got himself the Tori Tori no Mi
Yeah, Marco's gangster. Marco's gangster. I'm not sleeping on Marco. But what attack are you putting before the Red Rock?
model Phoenix, which lets him transform into a majestic phoenix or a human phoenix
better not be
hybrid
what we
whenever he
just saw
feels like
against
it.
King.
Fun fact, this fruit is one of the rarest and most powerful devil fruits because it combines the abilities of a Zoan with the traits of a Logia. And we're not talking about just any phoenix here. This bird is on fire, and not in a metaphorical way. In his fight against King and Queen, Marco unleashes his blue bird, which allows him to
Nah,
attack his
come
enemy
on,
with his
man.
powerful and super hot
Man,
blue flame.
bro, even him kicking Big Mom and the shit back off the waterfall after King did it the first time was... Nah, this don't even fit on the list. This don't even fit on the list. Like, nah. I'm not having a bar of it. No.
People often think his flames are only for
That was
healing,
big
but
too,
Marco's
you know,
here to
but not
remind
on the
everyone
list.
that they can
That
also
move-
send
oh,
you
hell no.
straight to the afterlife if you're not careful.
Hell no. Yeah. At least show me when he picked.
悪魔の実に覚醒なんてものがあるのね
Yo, fam. I don't even want to finish this no more now. I'm upset. Kid is a fraud. And that Punk Hazard, whatever the crap that he's putting all these, he's a fake Magneto wannabe. You understand me? Somebody need to just, he got retired. Bro. Kid is a fraud, bro. You put in any of Kid's attacks before Red Rock is just The audacity. No way. Come on, man.
But there's one attack that we just have to see, and it's Eustace Kid's Punk Clash. Eustace Kid is known for his rebellious spirit and is famous for causing chaos. Being the captain of the Kid Pirates, Eustace is known for his ruthless fighting style and his extremely dangerous Devil Fruit Jiki Jiki no Mi. Now, this Devil Fruit lets Eustace control metal, creating magnetic fields around him. You can already guess how painful that sounds, can't you? Anyway, one of Eustace's best attacks is Punk Clash, which he uses against Big Mom. So, what he does is magnetize his target with a sign and increase their level of attraction, causing them to attract countless metal objects. And yeah.
Big wow. Wow. How marvelous. I mean, had me in awe. Like,
Big Mom really got buried under a mountain of steel beams. Well, Kaido did say Kid needed more mass to deal damage, if you know what I mean. Also, fun fact, the name of this attack was inspired by the British punk rock band The Clash.
Because it took two of them just to take down a Yonko. The two of them, bro. The two of them while Luffy up there fighting on his jacks here. Man, I bet you Zoro was down there, bro. Look, bro, I'm not even. Let's go. I'm upset already. I'm upset. Throw him off the list, man. Now we talking. Yeah, now we talking. Now we talking. Yeah, nah. Here, now we talking. Oh, category. Yes. Yo. Demon time.
Of course, there's Katakuri, the man, the myth, the Mochi Master. You see, Katakuri's no ordinary guy. He's a 16-foot tall giant with muscles and the kind of vibe that you want to stay away from. Katakuri's devil fruit, Mochi Mochi no Mi, allows him to create, control, and transform his body into Mochi at will.
And he can see into the future as well, too. Bro, man's on demon time, bro. Katakuri set the bar for Yonkos and their commanders. Katakuri set the bar, bro. After Katakuri, every villain we saw in the last 17 years was literally trash.
You can imagine how sticky his ability is. During his fight against Luffy, Katakuri uses his special Buzzcut Mochi to trap him. There was no way for Luffy to break free from his Mochi, and he could only tell Katakuri to put him down. So, what did Katakuri do? He literally put him down. What's interesting about this attack is that the Mochi spikes are sharp enough to cause pain just by spinning and staying stuck on them, yet sticky enough to keep you trapped. Seriously? Leave it to Oda to create a terrifying villain whose power is based on sweets.
Gangster, bro. Gangster.
地獄を見せてやる
Hey.
ヘルメモリーズ
Okay.
The battle between Sanji and Queen was nothing short of epic.
Yeah. Now, epic attacks. I should have put the epic battles because that attack, yes, it was up there, but the battle itself was off the chain. This was, I would say, top 10. The battle. I don't know about that move, but yeah, let's go.
A clash that had fans on the edge of their seats, and for good reason too. It was the fight where we got to see Sanji's true potential. He's not just a cook or a ladies' man. Sanji's a true fighter to the core, who's not easy to take down.
Well,
Things get interesting when Sanji starts questioning his
people
own
say this,
body.
he better be, bro. You like one of the wings. You know, you Luffy's two wings, bro. You got Zoro and you got Sanji, so you better be capable and up to bar, bro. Like, Zoro's taking out the number 1. Use number 2. Anybody else, they go against. Luffy takes on the captain. Zoro number 1, take out their number 1. You take out number 2. He best be more than capable. We talking about Cook, man. Yo, Vinsmoke, bro. That's Vinsmoke blood right there. We ain't know yet fully what his father did with him and seeing how he's changing now. We don't know the full extent to what Sanji's going to become. You know what I mean?
Body. After all, he's part of the Vinsmoke family, who are basically the super soldiers of the One Piece world. So when Sanji realizes his body's becoming more like a machine, thanks to his genetically modified DNA, he's got to decide whether to embrace it or...
swear I haven't seen this already. I just said that. But yeah, let's go,
Rejected.
man.
In this fight,
Vince
Sanji
Smoke, bro.
activates his Hell Memories, which literally showed hell to Queen. It's basically a super hot kick with Sanji's leg engulfed in super hot flames, and those flames couldn't be extinguished easily. Fun fact, Sanji's Hell Memory was so strong, his old theme started playing.
Let's go. Hey, hey. This is big, though. This is big. This is big. Yeah. Sabo. And he did it in Dressrosa as well, too.
Sabo's the kind of comeback story in the long-lost brother who had us cheering for him. After consuming Mera Mera no Mi, the devil
I know, kind of placing this kind of high, but I have no Sabo slander, you know
fruit that once belonged to Ace,
Rest in peace,
Sabo
Ace.
transformed into a formidable force. But here's the thing, even before he's got his hands on those fiery powers, Sabo was already a force to be reckoned with. Sabo used Ryosoken, a hand-based martial art, at just the age of 17. Sabo slams his Haki-infused fists into the ground, creating a powerful impact that sends shockwaves in all directions. This technique sends the force of his attack straight to the target's core, and it's powerful enough to turn the tide in what seems like a hopeless situation.
I think he finds a weakest point in any given structure. However, the dragon's breath or whatever it is, but he finds, I don't know if it's observation haki, or he finds the weakest part that he can just, and it will tumble everything, yeah? Like, yeah, Sabo
Gotta love a guy who can literally shake the ground beneath his enemy's feet. It's crazy to think that Sabo at only 17 could use Haki, while Luffy and Ace just left their village at that age. Sabo, he's just so underrated.
Yo.
言い過ぎだよサボくん
Oh, let's go, let's go.
Hey, before we dive into the top 10 attacks, can you just take a second to give this video
Yeah,
a
so,
like
so
and...
far, I'd have the Akoji. I'd have my throwaway kid, bro. The Red Hawk, definitely my top 10. You know what I'm saying? With Luffy. Sabo can be at 10. You know what I'm saying? I put that there. You know where I'm coming from? But a couple of the choices so far I don't really think should be on this list. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I'll scrap some of them and put in some other ones.
subscribe to the channel if you...
Even that Marco one, like I'll scrap that Marco's attack and put in when Marco kicked the Big Mom ship and pirates off the waterfall. I'll go for that. You know, even Marco in Marineford, I'll go for that as well too.
Haven't done so already? It really keeps our sales full and motivates the team to keep making better videos for you to enjoy. All right, thanks. Let's move on to the top 10.
Let's go. Virgo. Lord, you know something? This is big. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is big. This will be in my top 10. I could put this easily in top 10. Come on, when Law sliced Virgo up and sliced that whole place, the whole lab, Punk Hazard, the whole mountain got split was different. That was, I think we kind of understanding that Law was somebody not to mess about with. Yeah, cutting Punk Hazard, you know. Hey, I like that. The way he said cutting Punk Hazard, man, cut the whole bloody island top off. Yo, this is serious. Yeah. I'm here for this one. I forgot about this. This is worthy.
You definitely don't want to meet this surgeon on the
It's
operating
worthy.
table unless you're looking to lose a few limbs, and not in a good way. As the captain of the Heart Pirates and one of the worst generations, Law has created a reputation for being incredibly cool as well as dangerous. Law's room is one of the most iconic and fearsome
crazy,
abilities
brother.
in the
OP.
world of One Piece.
OP.
When Law activates his room, he creates a spherical space where he has complete control over everything within its boundaries. Think of it as his personal operating theatre, where the laws of physics and reality bend to his will. One of the most jaw-dropping demonstrations of Law's room was when he didn't just cut Virgo in half. No, that would have been too easy. Instead, he sliced Virgo clean through along with the entire Punk Hazard Mountain. How crazy is that?
Yo.
歯車を壊したぞ
Fam, that was different, bro. Man cut the whole island in half, you know.
もう誰も引き返せね
Dofi. I will put it in top 10. But then again, I would for the fact, rest in peace, Ace. And then when we saw this, it was like, what the hell is going on here, bro? Like, we got devil fruits out here that's shooting fire. For real, for real. For real, for real, for real. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's like that. Should have known, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah. So.
Portgas D. Ace, a pirate with so much potential but such a tragic life. Ace's claim to fame was his Mira Mira no Mi devil fruit that turned him into a walking flamethrower. With the ability to transform into the fire, shoot fire, and pretty much become fire, Ace was a walking, talking natural disaster. We get to see Ace's epic display of power against Baroque works when he destroys their entire fleet using his signature move, Fire Fist. The whole thing went down in seconds, leaving everyone, Straw Hats included, completely stunned. Luffy's crew had seen some crazy stuff, but this was on a whole different level. And did you notice that this was the
y'all try to mess around with his little brother, bro? Man made an example out to you lot, bro. Don't play around.
only time Zoro seemed to be scared of someone? You know you're a boss when even Zoro is shook.
Yeah. Quake punch, bro. When he went and punched what's the guy named? Little John or whatever name, the giant. Is it this punch we putting down as top? No way. No way. The admirals had to disperse it. All three of them got up and had
Next
to...
up we have Whitebeard, the guy who's named Whitebeard for having a white moustache. Need to solve that mystery someday. However, he does redefine the term badass. I mean, I know I'd like to be that cool at that age too. As the captain of the Whitebeard
Right, some of these are some big ass attacks here, but I'm not top 10. You can't have it in top 10. Not that.
pirates and one of the
Not
most
that.
notorious four emperors, Whitebeard, also known as Edward Newgate, was an absolute
Even when
powerhouse,
he brought
proving
in
that
the
even in his
tidal
twilight
waves and he
years,
broke
he was
it
still a
backwards.
force of nature
Yeah.
that you wouldn't want to mess with.
But
His devil fruit, Gura Gura no
that-
Mi, literally turned him
that
into
needs
an
to be
earthquake-making machine, destroying
10 attacks.
everything and anything he wanted.
Even
Imagine
that,
being
when he-
able to create seismic waves with a mere swing of your
But he
fist.
just did two of the best attacks there. Those should have been in this list, not what we're looking at, that punch to that giant. Like, no.
Yeah, that's Whitebeard for you. His power was so immense that he could cause tsunamis, split the very sky, and shake the world to its core. And if that wasn't enough, Whitebeard used it against Akainu, fueled by his rage after Ace's loss, and not only destroyed him, but the entire marine fleet as well.
He did. So we talking this whole as a whole attack? Well, yes. Yes. So if we're talking about this as a whole attack, all the attacks at Marine Forward, yeah, we top 10, guaranteed. I agree. Alright, what we got here? Which one was this? Yeah. This was in Wano.
Smashing her way into the list, Big Mom proves that size does matter, especially when it comes to devouring everything in sight. Charlotte
Yep.
Lin Lin, better known as Big Mom, is one of the most intimidating and downright entertaining.
Imagine how the hell she go from looking like that to this now. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Like them guys in the studio just did her wrong. Like from that to this, man. Big Mama was actually good looking in her younger days. And she turned to this, like what the hell?
Smashing her way into the list, Big Mom proves that size does matter, especially when it comes to devouring everything in sight. Charlotte Lin Lin, better known as Big Mom, is one of the most intimidating and downright entertaining pirates out there. Her Soru Soru
she
no
was
Mi devil
gangster,
fruit
though.
grants her the ability
She was
to control
gangster.
souls, which she uses
I
in
wouldn't
the
mind if she
most
got taken out by fucking, excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind if she got taken out by law. But kid, man, that just rubbed me the wrong way, man. Like,
creative and downright creepy way. Big Mom's crew is made up of homies, which are living beings created from everyday objects infused with souls. So yeah, she's got everything from talking teapots to animated candy. One of Big Mom's signature moves, God of Lightning Tenjin, is just glorious. She takes control of Zeus, her lightning cloud, and sends bolts of lightning crashing down from the clouds in all directions, creating a massive thunderstorm. The lightning is smart enough to track and change direction, so it can hit anyone trying to dodge or hide. She first uses this shocking display of power against the worst generation on the roof of Onigashima. Mama is surely a walking natural disaster.
She is. She is. She is. She is. You know, I wouldn't know if I'd put that. I'd put the clash between her and Kaido up there. Cause that was a clash and a half, you know, bro. Like, seriously.
Come, Sally!
Divine departure. Guaranteed this here needs to be dubbed in. Yep. I'm in for this one. Yep. The main man himself. The founder. The originator. Well, I say Goldie Rogers a really joy boy, but you know what I'm saying.
We also have the legend who turned the entire world upside down with his name. I'm talking about Goldie Roger, who lived large and left a larger legacy. Goldie Roger was the top tier of top tier, the Grandmaster of Pirates. Known for his massive ship, the Oro Jackson, Roger sailed across the Grand Line, leaving a trail of legends in his wake that made the whole world sit up and take notice. Roger once fought against Odin in the past and made him feel the intensity of his divine departure, making him fly to a distance with just a single slash of his sword. After watching Roger use this move effortlessly and not in a flashy way, it's evident how this guy was just on a whole other level. But I gotta say, Roger running to fight Odin like a child in a candy store and then using a powerful attack is really funny for some reason.
Yeah, this is some, yes. Yeah, when he cut Pika. Flip. Yeah. We agree with this. I agree with this, yeah. You had said, is this when he cut Pika, yeah?
Zoro versus Pika was one of Zoro's most legendary fights, as it showed us how incredibly strong Zoro is. Zoro's The Billion-Fold World Trikinocosm is one of his most jaw-dropping, mind-blowing...
I remember I stood up out of my seat when I saw that. I was like, yeah.
techniques that turns his already legendary swordsmanship into something truly otherworldly. This move is introduced during Zoro's epic showdown with the gigantic stone giant Pika in the Dressrosa arc. Pika, with his rock-solid defenses, was proving to be quite the challenge, so Zoro had to dig deep and pull out something extraordinary. And really, this technique that makes Zoro look like a deity of destruction with a sword. He literally cut Pika in half with a single slash of his sword. This scene stands out as one of the most coldest moments in anime history. From the way the move's epic name was delivered to Zoro's incredible build-up, the sheer impact and sound of that slash, the intense voice acting, and everyone's stunned reactions. It all just came together perfectly.
Zoro.
Yeah.
That was epic. What we got here? Alright.
Kaido is the biggest and the baddest of the four emperors.
This deserves its spot up here, for real. Because when Luffy was turned into Sun God, Nika was pulling out, you know, his final form, and Kaido pulled out this. Well, hold up.
Always, and I mean always, makes a big entrance. If there's a definition of tough as nails in the world of One Piece, it would definitely be Kaido. The reason why Kaido's so strong is his mythical Zoan devil fruit that turns him into a massive fire-breathing dragon. Known as the strongest creature in the world, Kaido's resilience is legendary. This guy has survived everything from being executed to jumping off Sky Island for fun, only to get up and laugh it off. And when this guy faces off someone like Luffy, there's nothing but destruction. We get to see Kaido's legendary display of power when he uses his final attack, Blazing Bagua, against Luffy. Using this technique, Kaido can breathe out incredibly hot flames from his mouth. These flames are so intense that they gradually cover his entire body and create a massive dragon avatar that's even bigger than his usual dragon form. The heat is so extreme that anything the flames touch gets instantly vaporized, making Kaido nearly untouchable in battle. If he used that technique in the beginning, the war would have been over in an instant.
It would have been done. But Kaido hits me like a Kenpachi off of Bleach. He wants to savor the battle. He don't want to finish the battle right away, so he convinces or matches your strength until you get a bit too close, and then he ups it up a bit. And then when you get there, he ups it up a bit. He don't come straight. He wants to enjoy every bit of the battle. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. He just like Kenpachi, bro. Real talking. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Got knocked up. Alright, okay, so they had to put it inside there. They had to put it in. But you know what I mean? Our punch was different. Luffy sent him.
This is a technique that Luffy used against Kaido, and that was the only technique that could have worked against him. When Luffy unleashes his Bajaran he goes full power mode. He charges up, his fist glowing with all the strength of Gear 5th, and then bam! He delivers a punch so strong it creates a shockwave that can knock out even the most toughest opponent. Imagine a fist so huge that it dwarfs the island of Onigashima. That's right,
Bro,
Luffy's managed to...
Even his own daughter was down there looking up like, yo, Dad, you just got knock the TNF out. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
To create a punch bigger than the entire island. And Kaido, well, his face is saying they would love to get beaten up by something so epic.
Oi.
So, what did we learn today? If you can't defeat
so
them,
hard,
one punch them.
Kaido's having flashbacks in between getting punched, you know.
キング、俺はジョイボーイが誰だか分かった。誰ですか？この先俺を倒した男だ。カムサリ。
Alright, combine the departure, yeah? Let's go, let's go. Yeah, this is big. Alright, no arguments from me with this one. No arguments at all.
Moving on, we have Shanks, the calm and cool
Obviously because he was walking all over Kid. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a Kid fan and he was just disappointing, bro. But this one was, yeah.
Of the Red Hair Pirates. He's mostly known for his charming personality and laid-back attitude, and not to forget his timely entrances. I mean, do you think he's just chilling at the back with a popcorn tub waiting for his entry every once in 6 months? No?
Shanks is
okay, but after watching him using Roger's technique, Divine Departure, we love him for a whole other reason. When Shanks decides to demonstrate this technique, he didn't hold back. In a jaw-dropping display of raw strength, he used Divine Departure to one-shot Kid and his entire crew. Shanks had to make Kid understand that there's a reason why even the world government doesn't mess with him. The fact that Shanks single-handedly takes down not only Kid but his entire crew, along with Giants, demonstrates that there's a level of power beyond the Yonko.
There's levels to this, bro. My man think he beat Big Mom and then wanted to go against Shanks. Without asking himself why Big Mom and none of the other Yonkos messed with Shanks. None of them messed with him, but you just defeated one with the help of somebody else and barely beat them. And you want to go take out the well-known craziest Yonko? Man, he deserved every bit he got, bro. Even though I honestly don't think he did. I honestly think he might show up himself in Elbaf, because this is on Elbaf, isn't it? He went to beat Shanks at Elbaf, so we in Elbaf right now. I think Kid might show up. I don't think... I don't... Well, if he don't show up, I'm not really bothered. Because really and truly, he had the intention of destroying everybody in Shanks' fleet. Thank for the future. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if he... I don't really miss Kid. He can go for good.
Be revealed. This moment was incredibly satisfying because Kid finally faced the consequences of his arrogance. It perfectly illustrates why even admirals fear Shanks. In the world of One Piece, acknowledging your enemy's threat ensures victory, while underestimating them leads to defeat.
Hold up there. Who else do we have? Yo, fam, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Garp is number one for me. I said this at the beginning. of the reaction. And Garp is number one for me, bro. Yeah, what we've seen so far, Garp is number one, yeah. I agree with this. Yep. Definitely made up for some of them rubbish choices that you had. With the last couple you've squeezed in here, yeah. We cool now. Vinny, we cool. A lot of people don't give Garp no credit. I've been saying this, but people been sleeping on Garp. You know what I mean? Man's grandson is Luffy. Man's son is Monkey D, Dragon. Anything with Monkey D on it, bro. Just move aside, bro. They different levels. Yeah, those people, I swear. If we find out that Monkey D's are direct descendants of Joy Boy, and then Luffy got his ancestors' fruit, that means the Zone Fruits do have a mind of their own. I mean, a mind of their own, and they know where they're going and who they're looking for. That's gonna be crazy right now. That's gonna be crazy.
Impact!
Yo, fam. One Piece wasn't ready for this. One Piece wasn't ready for this. Bro, Sengoku saved Akainu.
Let's end this list with Garp and his legendary move Galaxy Impact that literally shook the galaxies. It's such an epic display of power that's as mind-blowing as it sounds. Garp's Galaxy Impact is essentially a punch so powerful that it can create shockwaves strong enough to resemble the impact of a celestial event. His strength here is off the charts, demonstrating why he's one of the top marine legends.
Everybody asking questions like, would Akainu have won? Listen to me, yeah? From what we've seen here, Sengoku saved Akainu. Saved. That's why when Garp got involved, you saw Whitebeard was like, Garp. I'll never forget when Garp got up. Even Whitebeard was like, oh, you're getting involved. Like, yo fam, put some respect on Monkey D. Garp.
He uses this deadly technique against the pirates who had kidnapped Kobe, his beloved student. It's as if he's not just hitting the target, but creating a cosmic event. Anything in the vicinity is turned to nothing but rubble, leaving nothing but a crater where once there was solid ground. As soon as he unleashes his Galaxy Impact, everything within the vicinity starts becoming dust. It genuinely makes me feel as if Garp could actually make the entire Earth shake with his single punch. The hype of this scene is just unbelievable.
And this is him in his old age, you know. Imagine in his prime. I'm off my game, you know.
Wow, with that...
My man there saying like, fam, I'm getting weak. Yeah, I kind of agree with a lot of these choices, but then there's a lot of them that could have come off. Could have come off and been replaced with some others. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talking. Like, definitely. A few others, even though Flamingo's attack, you know, you had Mihawk. Man, you could even put in Kuma's attack. You know, there's a few attacks in here that I think could have definitely squeezed in. But we ended off with Divine Departure and Galaxy Impact. Hey, you can't ask for everything, but I'm down with this one. We good.